coming in welcoming the rock star behind Guitar Hero World Tour, Mr. Brian Bright, the project director for Neversoft. Come on, let's give it up for him.
I was a little nervous, came out a little early, but thanks for coming. What is Guitar Hero without music? I mean, so let me tell you now, we've got 85 master recordings, master songs, in-game, on disc, available. Some of the biggest bands too, like The Doors, the Eagles, Van Halen, bands you won't see anywhere else. We also have the hugest rock stars out there. I mean, last year we had Slash and Tom Morello. This year we've got, just like world class, some of the biggest rock stars, bass players, drummers, vocalists, guitarists. You'll meet a couple of them here today, but we've got plenty more that'll be in store and we'll be telling you about up until launch. Last point on music I want to make is downloadable content. So we're going to be supporting downloadable content in a big way going forward on Guitar Hero World Tour with frequent releases, both singles, track packs, and full-length albums. In fact, Metallica's new album, Death Magnetic, is going to be available, downloadable at launch of Guitar Hero World Tour for the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, and the Wii. Alright. So now I'm going to move on to the instruments. I just want to announce something here before I talk about the new guitar, the mic, and the drums. If you have previously owned instruments from Guitar Hero game or previous guitars or drums on the Xbox 360, those will be fully compatible with Guitar Hero. But you'll miss out on some of the cool stuff I'm about to show you. So I guess I shouldn't have said full. They'll be compatible. Here's the new guitar. New guitar is longer, it's got a different shape obviously. It's got a longer redesigned strum bar. It's got a directional knob with the guide button inset. It still has removable faceplates, so those can be customizable. It's got a star power button here, which is really convenient if you don't want to use the accelerometer. So we have an accelerometer built into the guitar, it's not just the Mercury switch. And we use that to its full extent in the music studio, which I'll show you later. There's also dual start buttons, in case you want to play lefty or righty, it's easy access. And then probably obviously the biggest improvement is the slider bar on the neck. So what this allows you to do is touch sensitive, and allows you to actually play things like slap bass, tap strum. It can replace the strumming. So you can play your frets up here and just tap. And anytime there's a sustain note, you can wah, and you can move your hand back and forth and actually produce a wah effect on the note. You're an extra cash for playing that way. There's also tapping and slide sections in songs, where you can either tap down here with your fingers without strumming, or actually slide your hand back and forth on the slider bar and catching the notes. If you have an older guitar or a non-Guitar Hero guitar, you can play up on the frets without strumming. You'll see some of that in the song we show you at the close of this presentation. So that's the guitar. The drum kit here, let's set this down. The drum kit, one of the first things we wanted to do was we really wanted to make this be the most realistic drumming experience you could ever have in a video game. And part of that was actually elevating the cymbals off of the snare and the two toms. We really wanted to have kind of defined, you play any song. If you're a real drummer, you're going to be able to close your eyes and actually play the song and not have to worry about how we decided to abstract the gameplay from the actual drumming and how we decided to note track it. So the snare's always on red, the hi-hat's on yellow, the high tom is blue, the floor tom is green, and the ride or crash cymbal is orange. And what that allows for symmetrical gameplay, so if you're a left-handed drummer, you can obviously play lefty flip on the drums, and it allows you to really just know exactly, I'm going to play this song, and I can really get into this music. The other thing we've had on the drum kit, that we really want to do is we want to make it quiet and responsive. So in doing so, there's a thick layer of silicone on top of the drum heads, which deadens the noise, but gives you a lot of bounce back. So you can actually do snare rolls or flams, and you can hit 30-second notes no problem on our drum kit, and he's going to come out in a minute. The other thing that we wanted to do is actually pass velocity data from the drum kit back into the console. So we really want to know, the harder you hit the drum kit, the louder the drum sounds will be. These are great for fills, and the music studio allows you to be extremely expressive in your music, creating really funky rhythms and things. So that's the drum kit. A couple things I do want to mention though here are the ports on the back. So you might see these ports on other Red Octane products. I'm going to explain what we've got here. The kick pedal, this is the kick pedal port. It's a standard piezo kick pedal though. So what that means is you can use a Y splitter, plug 2 kick pedals in, and on that Metallica DLC that you buy day one, you can play double bass kick if you like. The other port is for future expansion. It's a hi-hat control pedal. It allows us to actually do new things in the future without actually having to purchase a new drum kit. And probably the biggest thing we've got is a mini in jack on the back of the drum kit. So what that means is you can use any drum kit, whether it be a $3,000 Roland kit, a Yamaha kit, anything out there, plug it right in here and play our game with any professional drum kit. There's no homebrew assembly, there's nothing funky like that. You can do with that though is if you have a beatbox or a drum machine or groove box or anything like that, you're a budding musician, you can plug it right into this MIDI in jack, and you can play your beats on your drum machine and record them into our music studio for use to share online. So Andy's going to give you a little demonstration of the drums. Take it away.